Great poet Nizami of old, from Azerbaijan, sage so bold, Islamic scholar, man so wise, whose fame through classics ever rise, wove a tale that shall endure of love, so pure, mystic, demure, a story of Majnun's heart pined, for his lovely Layla enshrined. See their romance now unveil in our epic Layla and Majnun fairy tale.
Section 1. In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful.
This story begins, O Lord, with your name blessed. Apart from you, no verse could be expressed. O memory of you, my heart's companion, not a word escapes my lips without mention. You are the opener of all that is concealed, your name, the cipher that secrets have revealed. If not for your name's enabling grace, no hand could ever write a single trace. You are the bedrock of all existence. Your grace reaches beyond any distance. Your words are blessed like a holy sermon. Your grace pours down like a divine rain. 7 virgin planets and 9 celestial spheres, humbly at your threshold their veil uprears. You are the one who knows both within and without. You are the source of all that moves about. All that's hidden and all that's seen was created by your command serene. O bringer of knowledge, giver of breath, by your decree all is created and returned to earth. O knower of the world of confusion, the world is both empty and full by your decision. You are the one who reveals the truth. You forbid what is wrong and promote what is good. Your command is absolute and final. All creation is derived from your will. You are the object of the highest aspirations, the guide of those who seek true inspiration. O you, who lift the veil of nescience, open the doors to those who seek omniscience. Your teachings are written on every page of history, from the beginning until the end. You are the master, and we are your flock. You are the sultan, all else is just rock. Your path is lit with endless light. Idolatry's dead ends disappear from sight. In your creation, the number of wonders exceeds counting, and reason is helpless in understanding their secrets. With wisdom and beauty, you've ordered the world apace, in a just and fitting manner, everything in place. From the darkness of night to the light of day, you direct the movements of the stars on their way. When you 7 knots on the wheel of stars you tied, 70 knots of soothsayers will be untied. Even the dustiest soul, you can make it shine bright, as if 1,000 mirrors hold. Each word you speak carries great weight and contains a multitude of meanings. You turned the letter Kaf and Nun into a universe and created the 27 heavens without any effort. Wherever there is a great treasure to be found, its lock is opened with these 2 letters sound. You've never written a letter or a word in vain. In every mark you've made, perfection does reign. In the world of creation, God did decree, beyond compare his artistry we see. At your doorstep I humbly plead, grant me the treasure of great words I need. Your treasure, if given, will not diminish, for its abundance cannot be finished. From your kingdom and servitude share, you grant everyone whatever they ask with care. Of the fire of oppression and the smoke of the oppressed, only you know the state of every soul distressed. The tales of countless books you know, and to the world their knowledge you bestow. My finite mind cannot grasp your infinite design, yet thread by golden thread, you lead me into light divine. If not with your help, how can we hope to find the key to this knot that stumps the human mind? My reason is blinded at your door. If it enters, it will burn to the core. O you who suffices my mind in every quest I seek from myself, but guidance is what you invest. I am heartless, with a path that's insecure, but with you as my guide, what do I have to fear? Burdened by the weight of my creation, I struggle on with no end in sight or cessation. This flesh, a fragile cage of bone, entombs the soul, but let your breath inspire, I shall be whole. Even if in anger, you are kind, I'll drink the poison or the sweet with a calm mind. I am your prisoner without any doubt. By your mercy I live, and if you're angry, I die out. Bring forth the cup of mercy, O Lord above, and spare me from your anger, and let me taste your love. If anger is the punishment I must face, your kindness is also there to take its place. As long as your grace is within me, how could I ever be separated from thee? And when my last breath leaves my frame, your name will still be my refrain. And at that moment when I join with death, your name will still be woven in my heart. Wherever I go, I worship only you, for you are my only guide. In the sanctity of your holy place, what demon could ever show its face? If I hold your name close to my heart, I'll fear no devil's dark art. My pilgrim robes now donned, I seek your kingdom's light, crying, O Allah, here I am, to dwell in your pure sight. But warn me if I'm tempted to betray, lest faithlessness should lead me to decay. I am alone and hidden in my sorrows, only you, my beloved, know my pain. For without you I have nothing, and I am powerless without your mercy. With even a single particle of your pure devotion, I would become more precious than gold. With just a touch of your kindness, dust becomes gold and water becomes pearl. If I am a precious gem or a piece of clay, my appearance is adorned by your sublime display. My garments are fragrant with your aroma divine, but at oud or frankincense, my scent is not so fine. I have no religion or devotion to claim, only an empty hand seeking your mercy the same. Until my ship sinks in the crimson waves, have mercy, hold my hand and save. Lift me up from this fallen state, and make me walk from ignorance's gate. By divine grace, be my constant guide, lead my steps wherever you decide. Free me from the darkness of my own plight, introduce me to the treasure of your light. How long will you make me a moth in fear and hope, chasing after the moon, the sun, and their scope? How long will I depend on every new thing, on the guard and the king? What is more delightful than your feast, and who is more generous than your divine grace? Bestow upon me alms from your own harvest, and let your grace inspire each word I harvest. Let me cultivate this ruined field, and make it flourish with water and yield. Give me soil from your threshold, to save my garden from devilish mold. The day you separate me from myself, do not lose what you have given me. And if you give me myself once again, let a shadow of your grace fall upon me then. This shadow is not from the distant light, but rather the light's own luminous trace. So that with you I may become light like a shadow, and with the light from shadow I may grow. I'll have no loves but you alone, and to all else I'll say goodbye one day. All doors from past covenants are empty, except yours, which is eternal and plenty. All other covenants fade away with death, but yours remains forever, firm and true. Since your covenant is eternal and true, in death and life it binds me to you. Till judgment day I'll stay on this track, and never from your path I shall turn back. Without thoughts of you, my breath fades away. With thoughts of you, no room for others to stay. Before my creation was even begun, these designs by you were already spun. If you make me from your grace debarred, I'll be enslaved to my own disregard. With your divine countenance so pure and bright, all the world has been graced with colorful light. Now that I am a sign of your generosity, may my existence become nothingness again. Wherever you bid me sit, I sit, and wherever you command me, I obey. My path has led me through many a way, sometimes atop a throne, sometimes in a pit's sway. Whether old or young, I remain the same. Different paths we take, but all end in one aim. Though I roam from place to place, in you alone I find unchanging grace. My destiny predetermined by you, may I not idle, your purpose pursue. If death comes, why should I be afraid? For I know the path destined by fate. Death is the path to gardens and orchards, leading us to the palace of friends. Why call I out to death as bitter foe, when death but bears me to your arms' glow? If I see it as it truly is, this death is not the end, but a change of place. From eating to the house of sleep, and from the house of sleep to the king's banquet. The sleep that leads to your banquet, I will not break away from its embrace. The passion for you burns in my heart so bright, I'll sleep in bliss and wake up with delight. If your servant Nizami, in pain, in poetry praise with valor, let him attain. Let me rise as clouds from your sea deep. If we reign, let not your treasures deplete. If 100 words were to escape tongue, in each word, your praise would be sung. To you, 100,000 pleas I raise, while 1,000 faults my conscience weighs. If breath fails me, like the tongue-tied mute, you know what my silent lips would constitute. If my skin is dark, it's your creation divine. If my ligature is tangled, your hand guides mine. Should you erase my every written word, I vow to silence, my voice unheard. But if to write thou still dost give me might, only you, the judge of all, knows what's right. Until my eyes have closed, and my days draw near their ends repose, my God, bless me with guidance and light, on the pilgrim's path to the prophet's sight.